Well, I'm here as well, so hello everyone. This is Martini. I'm here with Richard, aka
Mm-hmm.
Fletcherta, and today we're doing some more Anthem blasting. This is the extra
Yes,
episode. Because for
this is
me,
a
I
go on.
completed it. But for Richard, he still have yet to do the final boss.
Yep, still yet to do the final boss.
And I see you're playing as Annie.
For some reason, I started as an Annie there, so time to just switch that up really quickly. And I just noticed a funny thing going on in the background while I am streaming. I thought that was done. Oops.
What?
All you need to know is that apparently my graphics drivers are not done installing, updating.
Oh,
I thought it was done.
that is awkward.
Oops.
Oopsie daisy.
Oops. Let's hope nothing bad happens while I'm, streaming. Yeah, that's a little funny. That's a hunch. I'll even say so. Oh boy.
Well, I'm here at the fun place. Oh, look at all these characters. Yeah, I was there last time. Also, may as well gonna share the screen on the end of on Discord, so you can have a watch as well. What I'm doing. Am I? This looks like a Turkish Mario. Wearing the fez and all that.
Hmm?
We also have the Mega Shark. Oh, we have piggies. Fish.
Yeesh.
Let's see. Maybe I will do a regular level just to check if something is different after I completed the game. Okay, I committed a violence.
An error curve.
For some reason,
I should have figured. I should have figured.
for some reason,
Uh,
your stream went poof. Is that normal?
um, I mean, it just like finished updating.
And then your stream ended.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured something like that would happen. You know.
Well, that's funny. We have to do the intro once again. Fun.
Give it a moment. Give me. You know what? How do you do this?
That's great for you, Danton.
Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Shall I actually check your wife?
I guess. Let me just do this. How about I just restart the thing really quickly because I thought it would I thought it was done. Whoopsie daisy.
Times you have
Because
died 84 times. I died.
84 times.
Times scream. I should scream more.
Probably.
Things broken. I should break more. I should also I should injure your husband more. That is fun. Crap, says TV. Brutal.
Alright, let's is this one starting up at all?
the West Wing. Oh, we have Satan level.
Right. That should... Okay. Let's try opening up, you know, the thing again now. Okay, now it's starting up properly.
Okay.
Yeah, normally it, like, updates the driver faster than that, so I got a little caught off guard. You know? I was, taken for a bit. Caught by surprise. It happens, these things.
It do be that way.
Really do be. Alright, this should be fine. Alright, now. There we go. Okay, good. Now it's like
Okay.
back up.
No, it's back up.
Again.
I'm gonna watch.
Alright.
Gonna do this level again, just because why not? Just to warm up.
Fair. Alright. How many times have I done? 86 times.
I think it's around the same as me.
I think it may in fact be the exact same. Huh.
Dude, we must be the same person. There's gotta be some lore of, some conspiracy theory about us that me and you are actually the same person. And it's all covered up by, government agencies in Europe for whatever reason, because, the elites are reptilian and they want to cover it up.
Anyways, final boss time now.
Yeah, because Martini is part of the group, and Flagorta part of the European cabal.
Alright, final boss time now. Oh, hello there.
Spreading pro-European propaganda. How do I get up there? You're battling the handsome devil.
Yes.
Oh wait, is there a way to
I'll be
time it?
taking those, thank you.
There should be a way. Yeah, here's the difference between you and me, though. You're actually working with 3 lives.
Yeah.
So, I expect you to die a lot more.
I think so too. Honestly. Alright. I'm learning what I can do and what I cannot do. Alright.
You're gonna do some butt blasting.
Yep. Ouch.
That wolf sound, I don't know where it's come from, but I think it's from Mario Paint.
Might be.
Maybe a stock dog bark. Oh shit.
Okay,
This is
that's what that one does. Okay, good to know. Okay, not in time. Fair enough. Okay, cannot punish that. Alright, good to know. Still learning. You do be fine.
Oh yeah, this one. This is satisfying.
Okay, not fast enough. That's fine. Okay, I do realize one thing though. Alright. I can just simply jump over him. That helps a lot. Right. Not enough there. Oh, that's a rough spot to be in. Alright, that's fine. This is fine. Right, cannot punish that one. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. With one hit can... Right, only one hit. Not enough there. Alright, fair enough. He started there. Whoops.
Yeah, the more damage he has, the more devastating these attacks are. Like his butt, stomp will have shockwaves.
That... I mean... This is just the first phase, though.
Yep. And keep in mind,
Even
if
then
you go
I'm-
with the first
even then
phase,
I'm
you have a checkpoint.
That I kind of figured.
I think the first phase may be the hardest phase. And I killed
And
that then
also,
again.
I'm not noticing much different health-wise on the first phase. You know, like, you know, regardless of how much health he has. Just saying. Oh. Alright, this is not a good run. So let's just do that.
I became bowling ball. Yeah, I'm not sure how to counter the nose flute attack.
I mean, that one's just dodging.
Yeah, it's just dodging. Yeah, it's not that hard to dodge.
Nope.
The nose flute attack.
I mean, it's just, you know, dodge. Simple.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Then the butt crack, and then you butt stomp.
Oh, that's what you meant with that. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it has the shockwave, just like Bowser. The whole thing is on fire! Yeah.
But that's what you meant that time. Alright, fair enough. Okay, I threw that time. That was a throw.
Oh, the fun part. I can go up and down. Okay. There we go, that was clean.
Ouch. Okay. Well, early there.
Okay.
Hey. I'm not sure how I did not get hit there, but yeah, I'll just take it. That was an accidental wall hit. That's fine though.
I became stone. Well, I've collected a lot of ships, so...
It's good at least.
Well, there's Danton. I roasted you alive. Well, you're stupid. Yeah. That was a good roast. Back to the fun park. We've we have tall lady. We have a Lego. I murdered the Lego.
Hey.
I murdered a bunch of people. Schlop. People want some schlop. We've clune.
Yeah, thought it would stop sooner. Oh well, that's fine.
Oh no, it's that robo lady. You know what, guys? You wanna smash that robo lady? Yeah? Yeah? Well, guess what? I do too. Smash! Smash! There we go. Oh, I also smashed the piggy. Get out of my freaking way, everyone, you losers! This place is a dump. Well, we have some stuff to do or try out. Let's see, what's gonna be. Get ready.
Right?
These are extra challenges.
Okay, that's fine. This is fine. All right. It doesn't get stunned from that anymore.
I could
Predicted the wrong thing.
smooshed.
That's fine. All right.
I was throwing.
And that's fine.
You can also attack his ass. Oh.
Ouch. Another miss. That's fine. Getting closer. Whoops. Did a bit too much. Good to know, though.
Well, it's a boss battle. Okay. I defeated a chameleon.
Neat.
I killed it. Emile. Oh. I actually read it as Emily for some reason.
Common mistake.
And you know what's even sad? My grandfather on my dad's side, his name is Emile. Yeah, I accidentally doxed my deceased grandpa.
Well. What a way to go.
Yeah, if my grandpa knows about this, phew, he'll be awfully confused. I never met him. He definitely will think about me, like, this was unexpected. How my bloodline, turned out to be that way. Which is life. Life is interesting.
True.
Okay. I don't like the rain.
I thought you did not go. Okay, that was a throw. That's fine though. I thought that was enough to like send it up and do the attack, but guess not. Antonblast works in very weird ways, I guess.
Okay, this one is a bit of a hard one.
Okay, bounce a bit too much there. That's fine. This is fine. Ouch. Okay, here comes this one now. Not quite.
We died at the same time, probably.
Of course.
Oop.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Now this. Easy. Oh, that's bad. That's fine, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. One more. One more.
The notes are getting faster and faster. And she moves faster and faster, or he. There's gonna be extra moles.
Alright, this is
Well,
fine.
there we go. We beat him. We beat him.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it.
Maragon. And without taking damage too.
Cass has been defeated.
First phase without taking any damage. And with only 3 lives.
Bonnie. Another flying.
And I see. Hello, obstacle course, I see. This is fine. What you doing? Oh. Oh, I see. I see what's going on now. Oh, I see. It's an escape.
First try Bunny. That's a legit boss that I first tried.
Huh.
No deaths. Pretty straightforward boss. If you know how to counter the whirlwind attack while they're swinging the swords, you just do that one attack, swinging around your mace, and that's how you do it.
I see.
And then the other one. This one may be a shitty one. Get ready.
Is that a drinking straw?
That's a
Oh, it is.
Oh, we're being extra funny with this one. I'm battling a computer virus.
Oh boy. This may not be good.
You know how to easily defeat a computer virus?
All of the red, huh? Oh.
Delete system 32, please. I'm gonna beat a computer.
Reddest thing on the planet, huh? Oh boy.
This is Windows XP.
Except here are all the clearance. Suddenly. There's the yodel.
Oh no, it's those tall guys. I cannot counter the. I cannot deal with the tall guy. The spiky tall guy that I hate. Yeah, that's a real computer virus.
Well, now what?
Worse than Roblox.exe. Worse than Bonzi Buddy. Where's Bonzi Buddy?
You
I want a
ruined
Bonzi Buddy.
everything. Oh, did I?
This is... Hello guys, this is me, Vinesauce Joel. And today I'm gonna download some boobs.
Oh, did I?
Oh.
Oh, hang on. If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. Oh, hello there. How you doing there? Alright, what's up? Okay, I see.
I should download Proto. I am Proto. Removing computer viruses is my motto. I've watched so many Windows destruction streams.
Would imagine.
That one was always a blast to watch.
Okay, I'm learning. It's fine. Okay.
That was a dragon.
Okay, 3 in a row I can do of that. Gotcha.
It's now safe to turn off your computer.
Wrong button. Right. Oh, that's a quick one. Alright, gotcha. Looking too quick there, that's fine. Alright, now what? This one I do take a lot of unnecessary hits on because trying to be quick. Like so. There we go. Why did I press that button of all things? Oh well.
Yeah, I cannot deal with the tall, chompy guy. Maybe an idea.
Oh, I just realized the background is small. Ouch. Mistimed. That's fine.
We're playing solitaire. Oh! I found a way! I knew it. They do have a weakness. How do you deal with tall guys? Just do a you know, a sweep attack. Low sweep. We'll deal with those guys. This one requires thought. And that is hard for Martini. I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I just have to be in the Street Fighter mindset. So if you want to deal with the spiky tall guys, just do a sweep attack. They'll die.
That was a lot of unnecessary damage, but you know what? Fair enough. Alright, that's how you dodge that. Okay, not too much left. What are you doing this time? Oh, I see. Okay, that's not too bad. Just stay at the center and... now what? Oh, I see.
Oh, the pig got me this time. We're getting close to getting rid of that virus.
Ouch. Close! Way close. That's fine though. Oh, I see why I keep doing that by accident. Well, that's funny. Because you can sort of cancel the forwardness of the dash in this form. Alright, gotcha. You just do a quick turnaround. And that's the part that, you know, lightly messed me up.
I've been beaten by a solitaire. Now I know how a Yu-Gi-Oh player feels. Wait, I am a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I'll play Duel Links.
Okay, alright. Not
You know
too
what really
bad so
funny
far.
is about the current Tier 0 format on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links? I swear to God, I've played Kaiba Cup, and I played a bunch against Tier 0, decks with my branded deck, and I still managed to consistently beat the Tier 0 deck. But other decks, I have issues. Oh,
I do this again.
this is actually so far my favorite boss. It's hard, but it's funny.
That's fair.
I mean, maybe Satan's my favorite boss actually, but this one is funny. I'm a sucker for Windows XP memes.
Alright, not too much left. This part should not be too bad. Oops, too
And
fast.
that dragon reminds me awfully a lot about the Smurfs because of the art style. I don't know why. He's so like a bad dragon from the bad guys in Smurfs. Maybe one of Gargamel's dragon minions if he had one. I will call this the Gargamel dragon. Here's Gargamel dragon. And again, the cards got me. Not sure how to deal with the cards. The Gargamel dragon, the trash bin sheep, the piggy that does butt stomp dragon trash.
Okay, so far so good.
The filthy magician who spread or saying slurs. You have to. Oh, that was a hit. Can you shut up with the cards? They're actually the most annoying things to deal with.
Okay, so far so good. Okay, this one is just kind of easy for the most part.
That was a skill issue moment.
Okay, not that time. Good. Okay, looking good so far. As long as I don't throw. Like so. Alright.
The Gargamel dragon.
Well, I got
Satan's
a bit awkward.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Okay, the Gargamel dragon got me. There's a tall guy. I can easily deal with him now. Now I have the knowledge. Yeah, about the tall guy, you can actually deal with it. I was, complaining about the tall, spiky guy, but you can actually, deal with the guy quite
Go
easily.
figures.
Just do a sweep attack. That's the only thing you need to do. You'll get over the guy.
Gotcha. Oh, I see. You're supposed to attack that. Should have figured.
Gargamel Dragon.
Ouch. Allow me to guess. Okay, good. I start here. That's fine. That's fine with me.
Gargamel Dragon. Taking down the trash.
Okay, one down.
Gargamel Dragon.
And that might be the final hit. Or is it? Nope, there's a little more.
Oh.
And there we go. Defeat the final boss, the devil himself.
You defeated the handsome devil yourself.
And slow-mo. And that is how you beat the devil. I'm hyped. You're good at it. Maybe.
Ah. The piggy takes a lot to defeat. Well, congratulations, Richard. It's not over yet, though.
Of course not. Boom. You crazy bastard, you did it. Well, bye. And
Gargamel Dragon.
Danton finally fix everything. Except, no. Everything's back to normal, huh? I'm not so sure about that. Well, normal enough.
The piggy.
Not gonna lie. Good boss fight. Very good. After enduring hell on earth, the Dynamite Anton finds with the web, with Satan certainly vanquished, Anton can go back to doing what he does best, keeping to himself. And not paying his tab. Because of course. And he went right back to living with Anton, because where else was she going to go? Her parents have continually tried to reach her, to no avail. All mail correspondence has been boiled and eaten. After Anton's antics left his casino in ruins, Brula filed an insurance claim on the rubbled remains. Using his newfound wealth, he has made great effort to try and win back his ex-wife. It hasn't worked out yet. Of course. With no Brulo around to give them the work, Danton and Nina retired from the construction business. They have since used what little remains of their fortune to start a marriage consulting firm with the slogan, "If we can make it work, why can't you?" Yeah, that's good for them. The world has never heard of Satan since Dynamite Anton foiled his plans to become the reddest thing on and or whatever in the world. Granted, no one's been looking too hard, but as the old saying goes, the devil's in the details. Bro. Oh look, there's a Nintendo too. Credited. Because guess what? This is on Nintendo Switch as well. Thank you to our Kickstarter backers. Hey yo! Thanks so much for playing our game. You know what? This game was a darn fine piece of work. A darn fine piece of work. Ooh.
Shit.
I was very quiet throughout that boss fight, but I'm gonna be honest. That one was good. It did feel good just learning, like, you know, like, what everything does and how to handle everything. It was a good game. Good fight, good game. 10 out of 10. We'll play again at some point.
True that. This is a fine game.
This is a fine game. This gets, I think out of, like, you know, a lot of things I've, like, played, like, you know, at the moment, in terms of, like, you know, indie games, S tier. Alongside, you know, Pizza Tower, S tier, you know, game right here, S tier. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. There's no water.
There's no water.
There is water, but not too much.
Not too much. Now, if one were to ask me, which one do I prefer more, Pizza Tower or this game? That's a hard one to answer.
This one has different features though. So it's not like...
Very different features, and also
It plays differently.
A very different game in terms of, like, you know, how it controls. Which is, they both are, you know, like, you know, heavily inspired by Wario Land 4. However, despite being inspired by the same thing, they play very differently. And, well... what else can I say? If I had to pick, like, you know, one of the two, like, if I really had to pick one that I liked a little more, it's not by too far, but I still, like, probably will just, you know, give the, like little, like, you know, 1 cent, like, toss towards Pizza Tower, but not by much.
Yeah, same here.
These two games are still S-tier games. Play them.
But that doesn't
No,
mean that Pizza Tower replaces this game.
Oh, absolutely not. It does not. It
If you
is
like
just
Pizza Tower, you're also gonna like this game.
Exactly. If you like Pizza Tower, you'll like this one. Do you like Violent 4? You'll like this one.
Yeah.
Do you like neither of them? What the hell are you doing here? Get out of here.
Well, if I have to choose this one or Wario Land 4, that's gonna be easy for me, this game.
I can see that because, you know, like, you know...
This one is more built around the concept. I feel
Yeah,
like
this
they just, you know... This type of genre has been evolved.
It's definitely involved a lot more. Since, oh, also hard mode unlocked. I don't think I'll be doing that one, but, you know, that's nice.
Same for Pizza Tower. I prefer Pizza Tower over Wario Land 4.
Now, if one were to ask me, I think, like, I prefer both games over Wario Land 4, because, like, you know, while I do, like, I will admit that, you know, I do like Pizza Tower a lot myself. I mean, Violent 4 a lot myself. It is not my favorite. I think it's, like, tied for, like, second or third favorite, give or take. Because, you know, I do like that one a fair bit, though. However, like, it is not a spotless game. However, my personal favorite will always go out to Violent 3. That one is my, you know, like, you know, absolute favorite. I don't care what anyone says. You are, like, you know, wrong, and I will hate you.
And I
I'm
beat
joking,
the
though.
computer virus.
Nice. Granted, I am joking, though, but, you know, you get the point. Violent 3, personal favorite. That one can never be replaced as my favorite of the Violence.
Oh!
Because,
Once you defeated all the bosses, there's an extra.
oh boy.
Well, let's check it out.
Oh boy. So anyways, yeah, Violent 3, personal favorite. For like second favorite, it is currently Violent 4, then 2. Actually, let me think.
It's 4 at once.
Well, have fun. Good luck.
I don't think
Anyway.
I'm skilled enough to beat this. I'm gonna be
Probably
fucking real. But
Probably not.
I'll give it an earnest try, okay?
May as well. Where was I? Right. Violent 3, personal favorite. Violent 4, probably my second favorite for now. Then it's like a kind of a coin toss between Violent 2 and Violent Shake It, which I have played, you know, both. I have beaten both. They are both, like, you know, great in their own regard. I do give, like, then after that, I do give a little higher up on Virtual Boy Violent, simply because, my god, that game controls absurdly well.
I've never played it, but I wanna give it a try.
That is fair. And then at the very bottom, unfortunately, we have the very first Violent as my least favorite.
If that's your least favorite, you must be like really fond of the Wario Land series.
Oh, you don't say. I adore those games. So yeah, that just comes to like prove one thing. If Voidland 1 is my least favorite, then what does that say about the rest of the games?
We still have to let's play the other ones, other Wario games. So, and at some future we will do Wario Land 4.
Oh yeah, we'll do Voidland 4 as well because it has to be done at this point.
Yeah,
Wario's greatest achievement, as he referred to it as. Which I don't think you have seen that one.
nope.
Just like overly, like an overly animated just Wario walking down a hallway. Speak about not just really needing to go to the bathroom, but also speak about all the things that like it's lined up on his wall on the way, and then just going in one moment. Look, guys, look. It's my greatest achievement, Wildland 4 for the Game Boy Advance. While just pointing at like a poster of Wildland 4. Because, apparently that's his greatest achievement. However, between you and me, that one is far from his greatest achievement. I mean, have you played Wario World for the GameCube? Clearly, these guys don't know jack shit.
Or Wario World.
Have you even played that one?
Nope, but I've seen my bro playing it. It doesn't look like a great game, from what I've seen.
I will say one thing. It is not a good Wario Land game. However, I still find that game to be great, personally speaking. Like,
Yeah,
it is a great B tier thing. It is not amazing. However, don't call it bad too quickly, because this is the best way I can explain it. Treat it like a pseudo platformer beat 'em up. Because that's exactly what it is. It's a beat 'em up with some light platforming. And well, it's definitely a game of all times. I won't call it great, but I personally like it. And you want to know another thing? That game as well. It's on Nintendo Switch Online service. So those who are paying for that service, you have no excuse not to try it.
true.
I'm just saying, it's right
Yeah,
there.
I have the Nintendo Switch Online too, so...
So, yeah, Wario World. It is
Wow.
so good. If I have to put it somewhere on my list of just Wario Land rankings, let me think here for a second. I think I would place it somewhere between Wario Land Shake It and Wario Land 2, I do believe. Hang on. Yeah, I mean just end up maybe after Wario Land 2, depending on my mood of the day. It's either between those two or between Wario Land 4 and Wario Land 2. Give or take. It's not great, but it hadn't have a good personality, and well, it is mindless fun as well. To just beat up a bunch of random things and pull a Kirby and inhale all the money, because that is exactly what you do with money. You eat it. What? You think you can buy food with that money? No, you eat it. Are you stupid?
Yeah. You eat money. That's how the rich men do.
Exactly.
You know why the rich guys are fat? Because they have a lot of money.
Because, as long as you have money, you will never starve.
True that.
So, just like, use your money for food. As in eating them.
Eat the money.
Eat the money. Nothing like a little, nickel in the belly to keep you healthy.
Yeah. And some bill salads.
Exactly. What could possibly go wrong? What? Oh yeah, one more thing I can mention really quickly about Wario World. Now, one thing that should also be mentioned, a special thing about that game. Do you know who the developers of Wario World is?
Camelot? I don't know.
No. No. It is a little company known as Treasure. Now, what the hell have Treasure made before? Let's just go. They made a lot of previous, just games on the Sega Genesis back in the days. We got Gunstar Heroes, we got Dynamite Heady. They also made a licensed, McDonald's game on the Genesis that has no right being that good. You play as fucking Ronald McDonald, and it's a surprisingly good game.
Run, woo!
And something else that should be noted about Treasure is that what is the development history behind those folks? Well, they were former, Konami folks that, didn't like where the company was going at the time, so they just kind of hopped off and made their own little studio. So, yeah, they are former Konami devs. And guess another game they made on the N64. I'm going to give you a little hint. Shake, shake.
Shake, shake. Wildland Shake It, or...
No. Since you have no idea about these things, I'll give you a more direct hint that you will get.
It's an N64 game, right? No?
N64, and here's your second hint. Smash Remix.
Smash Brothers?
No. Again.
What? Mischief Makers.
There you go. They made Mischief Makers. And who would have known that later on they would make a Wario game? A surprisingly solid Wario game, despite, the fact that, well, it is most definitely a B-grade game in terms of overall quality, but hey, it's fine. It is absolutely a fine game, and I personally like it. It may not be perfect, but I like it. And that's all that matters. Anyways, with that out of the way, Stage Rush. Oh boy. That sounds like fun.
Oh, the Gargamel
and there's
Dragon.
Lime Room.
Have to deal with the Gargamel Dragon. Flying Piggy. Gargamel. Gargamel!
What was that about?
I was screaming Gargamel.
Oh, okay.
You know, remember Gargamel from the Smurfs?
I do, but you also got a little bit cut off, so, did not catch the full thing. Alright. Let's go find a little extra stuff to do now. Probably won't like finagle too much with this, but we got time, so may as well, you know, fool around a bit, you know, with the extra content for now.
Yep, I'm doing that currently. Doing this 4 at once. That's a real challenge.
Which also does remind me, speak about bonus content. You wanna know a game with bonus content that we, you know, did potentially just hint towards doing at some point, but never ended up doing? It'll do too.
Oh yeah.
We forgot about that. Which, ah well.
Oh well.
I want you. That'll pass off. Alright. Neil and Bonnie. What could possibly go wrong here? That's like a million.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there are no 3. Okay. I'm learning a bit.
That's good, at least.
Not the finest run. Nope. Wasn't meant to be.
Okay, so that's the biggest danger there. Gotcha. How about I try and learn how... Oh, okay, I see. Okay, this one's actually not that bad. All things considered. Ouch. That was a low bounce. Ouch. Oh, I lost track of myself there briefly. That's fine, that's fine.
Okay. The Gargamel Dragon. Oh.
Oh, well. Well, that was just stupid. That's fine, though. Okay, does blink when it's about to blow up. Good to know. Alright. Okay. Not too bad. You know something I just also realized? I'm still doing all of this with just free health.
Yep, because you're that skilled.
I am an absolute madman. Okay, let's check out this one as well.
And I think I beat those guys. It's just a matter of trying to avoid the attacks.
Mm-hmm.
This one is doable. I had less trouble with this one than the virus. Well, there you have it. I've beaten the extra bosses. They're actually fun.
I
Low-key.
would imagine.
Yeah, if I have to say something, I think this game is just well made.
I say so too.
For the people who like Pizza Tower, you should try this game.
Absolutely.
You may not like this more than Pizza Tower, but it's not a replacement. It's different.
Yep.
It's different
It's
enough,
very different.
and I love it. I think this game needs love.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I got skill issue and I was angry about certain things, it's mostly due to the skill issue. Like, the controls are good, like very functional, it's really smooth. I don't feel like slowdown is an actual issue at all. This game is just great. Highly recommend.
Indeed. Highly recommend indeed.
Man, we still have some time left, and I already did these bosses.
Also, a boss fight involving firing bluish spiky balls that turned into like non-spiky ones. Why am I like like getting flashbacks of an Wireland free boss? I think you know which one I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. What?
This one here, which the spiky balls and flying above like that. Getting in flashbacks of a particular Wireland free boss.
A Wireland free boss.
That weird fox, mage thing.
Oh yeah, it's been a while. I've played Wireland free.
Which is fair.
So I do not remember that fight that much, so...
That's fair. Yeah, I was being too fancy.
Look at all these dudes and dudettes. Oh, there's a tall lady.
The tall one again.
Yeah, not the robo lady with the features. I smashed that one. Literally.
Mess them up.
Let's see. Out of the funhouse for real quick.
Good enough.
My wife is a
Yeah, yeah.
Again with the assaults on my poor, pathetic Danton. Need I remind you that I am an exceptionally litigious attorney?
Well, 129 times I've died. 13 times I've, you know, injured your husband. That's not a lot, actually. I'm disappointed. Yeah, screaming, I'm not doing that much.
Oh, I was throwing right there. Okay, good to know. This one is a little harder, but you know what? I like it though.
Oh yeah, that boss, I've actually first tried that one. But keep in mind, I have 5 lives.
True.
Okay, I'm in Brazil. Welcome to Brutus, Brazil. Oh yeah, soccer. Speaking of soccer, World Cup.
Right, soccer stuff.
Have you been following the World Cup?
Nope, not at all. You know me.
Not a football person, eh?
Well, it is my least favorite sport for a reason. Not even going to lie on that front.
Sweden is in it too, you know.
I don't care about Sweden. Also, there he goes. Again, I think I said this before, but I am very unlike a typical Swede. As in, here's a lot of things. I don't like, normal cooked potato. Outside of on occasional potato chips and French fries, I do not like, raw milk. I do not like soccer. In fact, I hate soccer. Tell me, what sort of Swede, dislikes all those things? I'll tell you what. A very unusual Swede. That's me.
Fair enough.
And you ever wonder why I'm not a very nationalistic, person? I'm just saying, folks. I'm just saying.
He loves me. He loves me not.
Alright, so what else do we got going on here? Sure. Let's do this one as well. That's a computer.
Oh yeah, the computer one. Have fun. Yeah, I don't
I
think
see.
I'm gonna do a completionist run of this game, but I think we have explored most of the game, what it has to offer. The boss fights are actually like kind of like the bread and butter of this.
I see what's going on here. Also, yep, this definitely do be a computer virus.
Yep. Did you do like boobs again, Joel?
Okay, I'm learning.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
had
not
to
actually
admit,
that bad.
yeah, this boss is hard, but you learn. It's a fun boss.
Yep. Pretty fun one indeed. Ouch. This time that one. That's fine though. Alright. Oh, that was a sheep spawn. Oh well, that's fine.
Yeah, the cards are kind of a bitch.
Yep, that they are.
And there goes Danton. He's a flat guy.
Ouch. I thought I'd land on that one, but I guess not. Oh, that was an unfortunate spawn. Very unfortunate. Oh, he ate that attack. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, that actually wasn't that bad. What, like, 5, 6 tries? Give or take.
Nice. I had more issues with that boss.
The thing about that boss is the fact that, there's a lot to keep track on because, like, it spawns a lot of things and it can get overwhelming. However, here's a strategy I found on that front. If you can, like, help it, deal with all the, like, computer virus main, stuff as soon as they, like, spawn, if possible. The dragon you can wait on if there's a bunch of, like, random enemies or cards that, like, keeps getting in your way, then, like, you can just, wait a moment, deal with those, as fast as you can, and then get to the dragon. Even on the trash can part, you can, like, kind of take your time a little bit and, like, clear the room before you carry on. The slime maybe can get, like, hectic if you leave that one enough, because it does constantly shoot projectiles at you. The pig, like, the bat devil pig thing is probably the most dangerous to have around, so you want to deal with that one quickly. However, that one also isn't that bad, because the moment it spawns in, you only need to do one thing. Dash, jump into it, and then the moment it, like makes a jump on the other side, dash jump towards it again, and keep doing that, and, like, you will jump over every shockwave. It's, like, the moment any sort of card, so a random enemy spawns around that point, that is when, like, okay, you'll probably take a hit, but, as long as you do the, like, like, hammer spin, like, move thing, then you can, like, probably bounce off the majority of the attacks, and, and enemies as well. So it's not that bad, it's just, again, on that part, you just have to hope for good timing, and if you cannot get good timing, just, bounce on as much as you can, because, fun fact, you can bounce on the cards assuming you do the hammer twirl thing. And that's how I deal with the cards. It's like, do the hammer bounce thing. Not the, like, quick dive thing, the,
The hammer bones, yep.
Yes, the hammer bounce. Do that one. You can, like, clear the cards by just, like bouncing on them with that. Everything else is kind of like, yep, not that bad.
Yep.
It's just a case about, like, take care of all the things as fast as possible, and if you can't, find the right, like opportunities to, like, just, clear out the thing before you move onwards. Which is, doing the trash can or the dragon part. That is when you can, like, take your time a little bit and just clear the room before moving onward. And you should be good. I actually really like that fight. It was a good one.
Yeah, it's a really nice one.
now this one. We did get hinted a little bit on Martini's
Yeah, it's
previous stream
Kaz.
of this. I see what's going on here.
That
now.
one is
Okay.
also a bit of a doozy.
I see what's going on. Okay. Now I know what's going on here. Not that time. It's fine, it's fine.
Schlup. Gesplat. Is that the Gesplat sound?
I've said this multiple times without you commenting on it.
Wow.
You only now notice that.
Yep. Gesplat.
Splat. It may just be the creator of this might have found the sound source of that one, and I guess found that, you know, like, they can use it.
Well, I'm gonna try the boss rush.
Good luck. Oh yeah, this fight is something else. Oh boy. Okay, you can hurt her that way too. Although it's also pretty risky. Oh, we're doing this now, huh? Okay. Interesting.
Gesplat. Man, I suck. Cannot even beat Mr. Diamond Dude.
You did that, I see. Fair enough. Ouch. Okay. That's a good hit, at least.
The ring-a-ding song is actually great, actually. The boss.
Imagine.
Okay, you beat them all. You. I cannot beat them
Ah.
all. I'm not skilled enough. I'm never good at these boss rushes.
But imagine.
Oh, there's one with glasses. Punch that one. Furry! Gesplat! Isn't that Anton saying that?
Maybe. Who knows?
It's the robo lady with the features. Be gone.
Alright, that thing moves now. Ouch. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh, you there as well? Okay, I see. What? Huh.
I know what Anton
Well,
would say.
this is most definitely a boss
I
fight.
never tell.
He knows Anton's middle name, but he never is gonna tell us.
Obviously.
What a devil. Holler.
Ouch. Yeah, this is a boss. Ooh, boy. Well, here's our honest opinion about this one. This is probably the weakest boss fight out of all of them.
How so?
I mean, on one end, here's my personal thing. Like, you know, so you can normally damage the boss by just, you know, doing normal hammer bounces, you know, towards, or I'm going to make an assumption here. But that is also rather risky unless your timing is good. The only other way you can damage, you know, this boss is by, you know, hoping that the boss is underneath the thing. Which, you know, on the first phase, there's a decent amount of RNG going on that front. So it is a lot of, well, waiting, because a lot of the, like, you know, other options are, simply put, too risky. You just have to hope that the boss just ends up underneath the, you know, the speaker. Which, you know, it's fine, you know. It's not a, like, super bad boss fight, but out of all three, like, you know, all four of these, I'll probably say this is probably the weakest of them. Second phase is kind of fine, though, but even then, it's like, well, if you did not get a good time to, like, you know, like, get a hit in, tough luck, time to wait for one more cycle of, you know, dodging notes before you can get a proper hit in.
Yeah, it's a lot of waiting games.
Yep, a lot of waiting, and, you know, again, it's not the absolute worst, but it's, out of all four of them, I say this is probably the weakest. The weakest one. Which, you know, not that bad, but, you know, like, you know, it is what it is. Especially towards that last part. So, yeah. It's fine, but I still will call this the weakest of the four. Of the extra bosses. A lot of waiting for a good time to get damage in. Which is mostly, you know, RNG dependent if you even can get the next hit in or not. Also, it doesn't help the fact that the boss moves around a lot.
That too,
So you will get, duped out at times as well. Which, you know, boss has to be hard, obviously, but you know, it is just the way it is.
Yeah, this one focuses on your timing.
Yep. And here comes the minions. And there we go. I mean, yeah, timing is one thing, but also the fact that, you know, you have to wait like a decent chunk before you even get the opportunity to get a hit in is, you know, something else. A very patient fight. Yes, but, you know, it is, like, yeah, you know.
Not your favorite boss.
Nope, not my favorite. Could be worse, though. And again, there are ways to get damage in without, you know, having to wait, but even that is, like, too risky because, like, you know, you're, like, caught, you know, bouncing above the boss too much, and you will probably eat a projectile to the face.
Well, as you said before, it do be that way.
Exactly. Not there yet. Alright, good to know. And the boss is gone. Okay, did get that hit in there. What? Here. Get me down. Okay, there we go. That one took a lot of tries. Which, again, as I said before. So, first phase is just kinda, well, like a good chunk of waiting for the right time, which, you know, isn't bad in itself. Second phase, well, after the first, like, you know, volley of projectiles, if you didn't get a hit in then, you know, off the boss goes, and you have to dodge some notes, which, you know, that's fine. But then, right after you're done dodging those, now you have to hope that the boss ever gets, you know, within, like, you know, getting place to get hit by the, you know, speaker weight. And if the boss doesn't, well, you have to dodge another volley. So, you know, there's that. Then you get to the third phase. Suddenly, new attacks. Which, you know, hope that your reaction is high, like, good enough to dodge all of those incoming, which, you know, I did get hit, like, you know, a good few times when, like, first encountered those attacks, because, you know, reasons. And that, on top of the minions that comes in to, you know, make them fight even harder, and on top of all that, you still have to, like, wait for the right time to even damage the boss, unless you want to risk it and bounce up there with your hammer bounce, which, you know, it can, like, you know, that is a good way to get some small damage in, but that's also a good way to get hit by projectiles if your timing's not good. Or if you end up getting, like, too caught up bouncing on the boss high up, with no, like, real way to go down and, you know, actually dodge the projectiles. So long story short, weakest of the 4 bosses. It's not awful, but I can also see why a lot of people will call this boss awful. And I fully get why. Myself, like, it's alright. But not the biggest fan of it. Oh, whoops. I meant to exit. Whoopsie.
Accidental refight.
Yep, accidental refight, which, you know, whoops.
Are you also gonna do the gauntlet? Or, like, you know, the 4 at once?
Probably not.
No. No, not?
Maybe not now. Maybe not now, at least. I may, like, you know, take some other time to do some, you know, other. I may save it for a different time.
Okay.
But I might mess around with some other things because, you know, this is sort of the finale, except not really. Because, you know, maybe we'll just come back and check out some other bonus content later.
Yep.
Oh, there you are again, Cass. Well, guess what? Okay, cannot hurt you. Fair enough. Also, where was in this gauntlet again?
Oh, the boss. You mean the boss room thing? It's just the boss door where the 4 things you need bosses are.
Oh. You know what? I'm not. Yeah, probably not do that one.
Okay.
Wait, you know.
I've managed to beat it. So.
Not now, at least.
It's hard, but it is doable.
That's fair. Okay. So time to get the... Wait, what is this one again? Oh, I see. Hey, Lucy.
We'll see.
Let's see here. What else is there to fool around with? Sure. That works. I just realized I'm. Oh no. You know what? It's fine. Anton's face is all blue, therefore it cannot be that. Do you even know what I'm referring to?
And the face is blue.
If Anton's face was blue instead of black.
Oh yeah, that one.
Of course we like, you know, like I was about to say, of course we are like, you know, essentially ending up the game.
I think there's
Why,
needs to.
Why, thank you, Cole, for the, like, gift sub.
You get a gift about a reference about Jinx.
Not, I was not referring to that. I was referring to my own Roblox character.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, thank you, Cole. Much appreciated.
Now that I see, yeah, you definitely look like your old Roblox character.
That is what I was referring to.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be more of a problematic.
Nah,
Reference.
nothing of that sort.
Okay, just checking.
Zelda, just like a little thing about, hey, that's almost the same colorization of my like, you know, Roblox character. Almost.
Yep, this is the Flageurta Anton.
Great. And I was about to say, of course we ending off, you know, the Antonblast thing with just that. I was about to say.
Yeah,
Like,
it has become full circle.
Some things sometimes, some things.
Some things never change,
Some things never change.
no matter how much you want to.
Of course, you know, and yep, gives a tier 1 sub to Abigail VT, who by the way is, you know, for those unaware, Diggle's new, you know, like, you know, name on Twitch. So shout out to Abigail VT. Oh,
Abigail
but you can also-
VT.
Abigail VT, but you can also just call them Diggle still.
Is it Abigail or Abigail?
Abigail.
Abigail, okay.
There you go.
That is that's a way to... That's a creative name.
Yep.
Well, that's gonna be quite confusing, because I will refer them to Abigail at some point.
Makes sense, I guess.
Remember Stardew?
That does remind me. I was about to, like, you know, say that, you know, in case I don't feel like, you know, doing too much, like, you know, bonus content today, maybe could have done some Stardew, you know, as well afterwards, but it is starting to get a little late, so probably not.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
save that for a different time.
It's next time. It's a next time
Yep.
thing.
That
Wait.
is a next time thing.
Well, I have to say, I really enjoy this. Glad I've
Great
experienced
game.
it. If you're a Pizza Tower fan, you will love this.
You know what? One more for the road. Let's go back to where it all started.
Yep, the first level.
Oh,
Schlop.
we get options, huh? You know what? Give me the arcade. Actually, I have an idea. I have an idea. Hang on.
Bowling.
Gotta get a particular thing. Okay, not that one yet. I'll keep trying. You might know what I'm doing. You might know what I'm doing, Martini.
Oh,
That
you're
time.
going for a cutscene.
Yes.
Take a screenshot. It lasts longer.
You knew it. You knew it. We have to go for that one. Okay, that's the same one again. 1, 2, 1, 2. A pattern. Okay, if I get the same one on the 5th one as the first time, then I know something's up.
Something afoot.
Never mind. Then that is 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Seem to be random. And me being unusually unlucky. Alright, one more.
Oh, the thing is gone.
But I'll take a screenshot regardless. Screenshot. It'll last longer.
Polar. Exit.
And one more let go at the first level of the game because, you know, this game was great.
Potato chips.
I see. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
I'm such a cheeky bastard.
Mm-hmm. Ah, boy.
You're on my bath! That will cost $1 quadrillion, Bob! Your ass, your face. What's the difference? Man. Oh,
I could have gone that. Actually, I can just do that. What am I thinking? Well, that's for the escape sequence, so, you know.
Brawl
we go.
Buster. More like Ball Buster.
Well, Martini, I found a secret.
Yeah. Remember Virtual Boy?
All hail the Virtual Boy. I knew this was hiding somewhere. That's funny. I like it. And of course, this thing is here too.
I got a new color. I look red. Like Anton. I think Annie just got palette swapped.
Mm-hmm. Alright, down we go.
No, she's the reddest thing ever.
Alright, have to do that. Fair enough. Anything else up here? No. Actually, what's down below? Dream drop distance. Clever, aren't you? My wife.
Yes, your wife. What is this? O12. What is O12? Do I suck at this game?
I don't know. Do you?
Okay. Big swap run. Satan approved. Blast World.
Give me that. Yeah.
Rockinet Casual. Banny. Poochie is in the eye of the beholder. Green gal. Does she even go outside?
You tell me.
Saw retro. Yahoo! Granny. I have 11 out of the 110 spray paints. Man, I have not unlocked anything.
Wow.
Oh!
Anton.
Made that a difference. I forgot to check here.
Let's check out what's over this way now. There might be
Collect all
secrets.
any trash. I did not. Collect them all. Clear all lime trials. 12 bars. I did not. Cassette tapes. Nope. I am. Achieve 100% completion. I'm staging here to make sure this in. Go ahead. I cannot access this because there's a lot of things I have to unlock.
That's fair. Alright, back
That was
here now.
Brazil! Crap!
Brazil.
Siphoned, you did this.
Here we go.
7 Granny. Flintstones? Oh, I can also customize Anton.
That you can.
What a blast! You are the pirate. The big swap around. This crosses a line. Anton being green, lavender, not blurple.
Whoops.
The Joe Blaster. I'll help you find your spirits for a quarter. Hey, Talking Bell. Jingle bells, Anton smells. What a freak, like a dragon. Beware, smells like heart failure. Fort Trenton. Push Starter Ridge.
Give me that. First start to Ridge.
So retro. I outranked you in this scenario.
Off we go. Oh, I see something going on. Can I even do that one at the moment? No. Unless
Oh, it's the Mario Ball.
the Mario Ball.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
On TV.
I know that one. Okay, there's no way to get that one now. Good to know. I had to make sure. I got plenty of time left. I can make it.
Brullo.
Never mind, can I jump over that? I missed a lot of secrets. Wow.
Well, it do be that way.
Could be worse.
Oh, there's the bell.
I've... Oh. Well, cannot afford that one.
The
do you
Virtual
mean
Boy.
What do you mean I cannot afford the Virtual Boy? What do you mean the Virtual Boy, headset is like, $70 on, like, the Nintendo shop? What do you mean I need to pay $80 just to play Virtual Boy games on the Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, well, bullshit.
Which, by the way, you have to do that because you cannot play the Virtual Boy games as they are, normally. No, you need that headset.
Yeah.
You did not buy the headset for that thing? Well, tough shit.
I just want to play the Virtual Boys without VR. I don't...
Unfortunate.
Why Nintendo? Why? Why?
Well, I will give them this benefit of a doubt.
I don't.
This one. I will give them this one. It does, like, like, you do get the authentic, Virtual Boy experience. That way.
Okay, if
And I do
buy...
mean the authentic one, like, authentic Ice Train experience.
Okay, if I won't go blind after purchasing that thing and playing on it, I'll be disappointed. I want a refund.
In other words, you are paying $80 just to go blind. Or, suffer from, suffering eventual color blindness, probably. Even though
Man. Capitalism has ruined everything. I cannot go, I cannot damage my eyes anymore.
Exactly, you cannot damage your eyes. Like, you ain't even charged for that.
That's so fucking morbid.
Although I will also say one more thing, which is I found to be really funny because, like, I can see that actually being the case, but also, like, that is still rough. I remember, like, watching some old thing. I think it was like what's a digital gaming thing regarding Virtual Boy. I can explain this really quickly. So, I was like watching that, and like, they did say somewhere in the center of the thing, Gunpei Yokoi, I do believe, the designer of the original Game Boy and the Game & Watch, machines, who was in charge of the Virtual Boy. He did say, according to the studies that they did within Nintendo, that like the Virtual Boy, according to them, actually was good for your eyes because granted, yes, you do feel a little sore on the eyes afterwards, but it is essentially the same effect as you getting some muscle ache after working out, meaning sure, your eyes won't feel a bit sore, but as long as you give them proper rest afterwards and hey, you know, um, it will help your eyes apparently, but because of legal reasons within America, they of course needed to put a little disclaimer to not stare into it for too long, which kind of damages reputation.
Also, disclaimer: we're not medical professions, so take anything with a grain of salt.
Exactly. Also, hello then, Glitter. How's he doing? I was just, rambling on about the virtual visor and the connection to the Virtual Boy and some things I heard about the Virtual Boy, which, may or may not be true, because I am not a true professional, person within the medical field. So therefore, take everything I say on that front with a grain of salt, because it could be true, it could be false. I'm good. How are you guys? Pretty good, personally. Although I will admit I did have some baddish sleep yesterday night, so I'm that's also part of the reason I was not super talkative because I do be tired.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I do be tired. Which I can also say this while I'm just sit here and just chilling for a bit. I did also, finish that one little ring races commission.
Ooh, nice.
I did sit there for 4 or 5 days grinding away at that thing and got it done relatively quickly. Granted, I did also on the initial release of it, did notice whoops. There's some straight pixels there and some empty pixels there. Well, that was the result of drawing on the wrong layer and then on the copy and pasting, department. Some empty spots ended up happening and some dots ending up where they should not be. So there had to be a quick, hot fix on the day afterwards. Oops.
Oops, yeah, but you can still fix it and such, which is the beauty of it.
Exactly, and
Afterwards.
I did.
Yeah.
And I did. Within what? The from the start of it to the end of it, 5 days were doing that.
Also, this game has jiggle physics.
You just now noticed. Anyways, yeah, so that is the one thing that, apparently, according to Did You Know Gaming, what, what they said within Nintendo, and even they consulted some, actual medical people on that front, and, they did say that, while, the Virtual Boy does strain your eyes, because, let's face it, how would it not strain your eyes? It is, however, the same straining as you straining your muscles, when you work out. Meaning the moment, you take it easy and let that strain, cool off, quote unquote, your eyes get stronger. Which, believe that as you will. Take it with a grain of salt.
If you subscribe to the Martini channel, you become smarter. That is true. With moderation, no. Don't watch a full video of Martini. Just half an hour and then take a break.
Assuming you can handle some of the, normally cancel-worthy shit that he says at times.
Cancel worthy. I don't say anything like problematic.
Probably not, although sometimes
If you
it
really
is.
want to be we need to Hood Junior with this one, then yeah, probably I will be cancelled.
Yeah, and I mean, if you like, really nitpick, things there and like post them on the big old dangerous website of X, then you can definitely get him cancelled. In fact, you can do that with anyone without any sort of actual valid reason, and you can get someone dogpiled.
Isn't X
Yeah.
like dead?
I wish it was dead.
I thought
yeah,
Elon Musk
no idea.
killed it.
Apparently, it's not
Well
because
then,
you know.
hurry
Because
up, Elon
the
Musk! Just just destroy a platform with your cringe.
uh-huh. I mean, to be fair, even the alternative is also shooting themselves on the foot as well.
What was it? Blue Sky? Yeah, I'm
Blue
not
Sky,
gonna
yeah.
join that one. I have
Nope.
no interest, being on X, and no interest to being on Blue Sky. Like,
Exactly.
I'm done
like
with these type of platforms.
Like the only reason I even have a a account on Twitter as well is because at the time that was one of my ways to kind of post art and essentially have a backup just in case my other social media stuff were to go down, so that
Yeah.
I can at least inform people and that whoops my stuff got banned. Here's where you can hear everything else about me, while that gets worked on. Which should hopefully not happen, especially considering how terrible it is over there now. It's like Jesus Christ. Even Blue Sky's not that good.
Yeah, not gonna join Blue Sky because it's the same as Twitter.
It's more or less the same. It's not too much different. Hey, there's even a bunch of AI stuff going on Blue Sky as well.
Well, color me surprised.
Exactly.
It's so X is doing that shit, so may as well on Blue Sky. I just don't have the energy to indulge myself into these platforms.
That is fair because who really does nowadays? Like really,
Yeah, I'm just old and tired.
which is fair. Which follow up with Danton after his accidents, of course. Anyways, what else was I saying as well? I mean, yeah. Let's be honest here. Social, I do joke about this a fair bit, but all I can say on that front is social media was a mistake.
Exactly. Yep. I can actually go, for a rant for like a while.
Mm-hmm.
Everything wrong about social media nowadays.
Yep.
But the thing is also,
Social
people
media
are
was a
also
mistake.
fucking stupid how they engage with social media as well.
That too.
So it's not like the social media is actually solely at fault of how
Nope.
it was created. It's also the people being like fucking stupid.
True.
They said
That is also true.
they do some dumb stuff on the internet, and and they think that people are not judging them.
Exactly.
That's one of my takes on it.
And also, while we are having a little rambly bit before the end, I can also say this. Speaking about everyone shooting themselves in the foot. Remember how much crap Nintendo got, for the whole $80 games thing, and how the Switch 2 was supposedly too expensive. Now go and look at every other gaming console at the moment.
I mean, if you really want to go to the Triple H stuff, yeah, but then again, I don't think it will work out in the end.
Probably not. However, here's the other thing. You know about the Steam Deck?
Yeah, it's actually made more expensive, so I'm definitely
It's a
not gonna.
thousand. It's $1,000 at the moment.
Why would you spend $1,000 at that point? Just
A
buy a
thousand.
PC.
$1,000 on essentially a budget gaming like laptop, essentially.
That's not a budget gaming laptop.
Quote unquote budget.
Yeah, probably never gonna get that one, unfortunately, because I was really interested in that one, but I don't want to spend too much money on that one.
Yep. But then we got the Steam
I
frame
think,
thing.
I mean, the Steam Deck could be like a great piece of hardware, so I'm not gonna shit on it. Like, it
Yep.
looks impressive, but the price is like too steep, man.
Too steep at the moment, indeed. Way too steep. So, yeah, that's all I will say on that front, which is the fact that, again, gaming is kind of in a weird spot at the moment, on that front. At least hardware stuff and, like, AAA,
Yeah.
which is, like, everything is pretty expensive.
But on the other hand, we still have an abundance of games that are budget friendly, so
Exactly.
it's not all doom and gloom and such. So
Also, you want to know the funny thing? When, like, Nintendo, the one that they complained about at first, now is the budget option out of the AAA stuff.
yeah, when it comes to the consoles, Nintendo is still the cheapest.
Yep. Still the cheapest, which is kind of funny considering how, it was at first.
And I have to say, the Nintendo Switch 2 is actually a step up from the Nintendo Switch 1.
Honestly, yeah, it is.
Although people have been saying like Nintendo Switch 2 doesn't have any games and such. Or like,
Which,
granted,
I mean-
yeah, but I would argue it's also an upgrade.
I mean, yeah,
Hardware-wise.
the Switch 2, here's the thing about the Switch, like, the Switch 2. It can play all of your Switch 1 games. It has backwards compatibility, which is not always, like, a given with, like, all the new consoles. So,
It's- Yeah, I think you need to look at this with the Switch 2. It's basically the Switch 1 but stronger.
Yep. Stronger, and, there will be some exclusive games on that one, which,
Yep.
can only be, like, really played on that one, which, that's a given.
And some games also run better on the Switch too, like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I've actually, tested out, and yeah, it runs much smoother than on the Switch 1.
Yep. True that.
Because the hardware capability is, like, better. I honestly enjoy myself playing the Switch 2.
Honestly, same. Like, again, there is the argument about no games, but let's be honest here. The console came out, like, what, a year ago?
Yeah, and there will be, like, games going.
Games will come eventually. They just won't be, like, too many super stellar things right off the bat. There'll be, like, a couple, like, like, games, like, of course, launch games, but, there'll be games eventually. Besides, like, I still have my personal game, like, last year's game of the year in Donkey Kong Bonanza, so, like,
Yeah.
I'm
Have you played it since then?
Actually, not too much recently. Been, like, too much occupied with other things.
Okay, yeah, I did mention before, but I've actually 100% completed that game, like the base game.
Which, game is absolutely great.
Yeah, I actually completed it during the time I had like pneumonia. So that was like a really fun, pastime when I was like out from work,
Yep.
where I have to, you know, take it easy.
Yep. Which, you know, yep. Be that way. So yeah. The Switch 2 will like get games eventually. Like, you know, don't you worry. Plus you can just play all the Switch 1 games, you know, on that
Yeah.
one. Which, you know, like, you know, and I'm gonna be real here, you know, as well. Now look at the PS5 and, you know, with like, I think that one does have backwards compatibility with the PlayStation 4. Don't quote me on it, but I think so. Hang on. Actually, I have the internet. I can check. Is the PS5 backwards compatible? A overwhelming majority of PlayStation 4 games. Yep, it is. The PS5 is fully backwards compatible with almost all PS4 games. Almost, which, you know, about the same as the Switch, you know, 2. So, okay, it does have that. Though it is like priced more, and especially if you get the like Pro version, which oh, I can go up so much on that one. You have no idea, Martini.
Yep.
The PS5 Pro, in my opinion, is an absolute scam. And here's the reasons why. I can like ramble off at this point. So, not only does it cost more, like $700, something of that sort, which, you know, actually it might be more. Hang on. PS5 Pro price. Let me go check. Yeah, at the oh, it's actually a little bit cheaper at the okay, cool. Although yeah, it is still approximately $700, give or take. So you're not only paying more for that one, which, you know, granted, yes, you know, higher graphics and like higher, you know, specs. Where's the problem? No CD drive. Meaning, you cannot play physical games. You need to buy an external, you know, CD drive and connect to that one if you want to play your physical games. It is otherwise digital only.
It's digital only, and the original PS5 does have a disc drive.
It does. So, you know, if you're gonna go with any of those, pick the original, for Christ's sake. Pick the original.
Man, this is getting some weird directions when the gaming industry is going.
And, like, you know, what are the benefits with the PS5? Higher, like, graphics fidelity, real-time AI upscaling to compensate for the, like, higher graphical...
I think I'm gonna barf.
And you see why now, like, among all of the, like, free, like, AAA companies, like, granted, Nintendo's not spotless. But at the same time, like, how are they, like, the worst at the moment?
Yeah, I don't think they're the worst, but they're definitely not the best.
They're still not the best. I will not say that. But I will call them, probably at this point, better than the three of them. Oh, and also, before anyone say anything, do you know about the recent Xbox news?
They got a new CEO, and the CEO is into AI. So,
Hey,
what is the recent news?
There's another, even more recent news. They just shut down a bunch of other, you know, game studios that they own.
They're going to... They're taking the, whatchamacallit road. Zaslav road. If you know about that guy.
I don't remember.
Just canceling a bunch of shows from, which network was it? Paramount? Wait, I should look up David Zaslav, just to check.
I
That's
see.
Slav. Warner Bros. Okay, it's Warner Bros. Not
Warner Bros. Gotcha.
Warner Bros. Discovery. It's not Paramount. Excuse me.
So yeah, they did shut down a bunch of other ones, which let me go see exactly which ones.
Yeah,
they
there's
shut
like
down.
certain CEOs who are really horny to shut things down. For some reason, I can understand because if they want to make, want to save some money, but in other words, it's like you're a bit too jumping the gun with these shutdowns, and yeah, people are getting fucked over. Yeah, not that's a no bueno, You're being a bad you're being bad,
Oh.
I,
Oh boy, I just looked it up as well. So, the studio that they shut down, is Ninja Theory, who did make a bunch of different games, and also it seems that they are planning to shut down even more things, including Double Fine Studio. Which what did they do? They are the studio behind Psychonauts and Psychonauts 2.
okay, why? Because money?
Money, I guess.
Have fun working in the gaming industry because, yeah. At least no one is a virgin in the gaming industry because, you will get fucked every day.
Yeah, you don't say. Jesus Christ. The entire world is going upside down.
Upside down, yeah, that's gravity for you.
So, yeah. Like, again, I will say this. Of all the, AAA options on that front, I do still consider Nintendo the better of the ones, but not spotless. Not perfect.
Nintendo has quality.
They do at least have some quality, and even though they can be a little, aggressive with copyright, stuff. In most occasions, unless it's like Pal World, it is usually with some degree of logic. Although even that one, there is an argument, for why, but it may not be the best argument.
It's not really that justifiable.
Not that much, although, also. We found him.
We found we found that you went.
What was his name again? Let me go see. The Anger the Gamer Nerd.
Dang it, gamer nerd.
Antonblast, I'll blast alright. Blast my ass all over this goddamn game.
Okay, where do you find the angry video game nerd?
Allow me to, do the sequence again before we end things off. Alright, so, I'll just go to this spot.
It's in the shithole.
Yep. You basically have to go into, start rolling, and then just make it past the little mud hole there.
Oh, and that's how you get there. Okay.
Yep. That's how you get in there.
Okay.
It's a tricky one. So, you know,
What
yeah,
were they thinking?
what were they thinking?
Oh,
What
this
were
one is.
they thinking? Antonblast, yeah, blast alright. Blast my ass all over this goddamn game.
Antoblast? Yeah, I'll blast alright. Blast my ass all over this goddamn game.
Also, like, I like how I just gave it a little accent that front. Like, Antonblast, yeah, blast alright. Blast my ass all over this goddamn game.
Cowabunga piece of shit.
Good lord. I think my family was right.
You're too loud.
I am just really used to giving like a southern like twist to my English at times.
Well,
Well, I'll be darned. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna find myself all the way to Texas now real quickly, so don't mind me, folks. This is gonna be it for today.
yeah, thanks for watching, and leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and do all this good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Any last
y'all on-
words?
See y'all on the next one. This has been it for Antonblast. We'll probably do some extra content somewhere in the goddamn future. Who gives a
Yeah!
darn?
What could be for?
Although, before we end things off, concerning Cole's generous donation right over there, how about I return the favor a little bit and send you guys all over to Abigail VT? How about that, folks?
Yeah. Hot diggity dang.
So how about I do that? You go watch Abigail VT just playing some Meanity Hollower at the moment. That is a pretty darn good game. You probably should play that one too. It's made by the Shovel Knight developers. It is a Game Boy Zelda-like, you know, if you are, you know, fond of those ones, go check it out. You play as a mouse, you have a whip just like them Castlevanias, and, you know, it's a top-down adventure game, like Zelda. With a gothic, you know, theming going on, it is pretty small. Do it. Go buy the game. God darn it. The developers of Shovel Knight, you know, could use the money, concerning, you know, if Mina Holler doesn't perform well, they have reported that, you know, they may go bankrupt because of poor financial decisions. Real story, by the way. I'm not even joking. That is actually a real darn thing. I wish I could make this up. How much longer am I gonna keep doing this shit?
Beats me.
Anyways, there we go. I got the thing ready up here, and you know, I'm gonna send y'all over to Abigail, also known as Diggle. So you know, say hello to them for me.
Say hello
Thank
to
y'all,
them.
folks. See y'all next time. Adios, and amigos, and any last words, Martini?
He's the angriest video game nerd. Bum. Good night.